Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lapland, and more importantly, welcome to YLLAS. Thank you for joining us wherever you might be in the resort. So, we've put together this virtual welcome meeting to give you all the information you might need while you are here. So, we'll go through all of the best bits about YLLAS and some of also the important things as well. So, my name is Al. I am one of the destination experts here in YLLAS, and this is my second season here. I am joined in resort with a great team, Liam, Luna, and Natalia. We are here for you throughout the week, and you can find us at the info point or on any of your trips. On the agenda today, we are going to go through health and safety. As you know, we are in Lapland, and of course, there is always some Christmas magic. Then we will move on to our services, then on to resort lifestyle, and finally, we will talk about the most exciting part, Lapland experiences. First things first, health and safety. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's very cold here as we are very far into the Arctic Circle. It is really important for you to dress correctly for the weather. Make sure you always start with base layers and thermal clothing, then your mid layers such as fleeces. Make sure you always cover your ears, hands, and head. You lose most of your body temperature through your head, so make sure you always have a hat on. Make sure you're wearing good quality socks, but never more than two pairs of socks, as your feet will start to sweat, and that sweat will freeze and it becomes very uncomfortable. The temperature can change here in a flash, so make sure you're always checking the weather before you head out and always pack an extra layer with you. So, over the past few weeks, the temperature has been very inconsistent. A lot of the areas have been warming up and the snow has started to melt, and then the temperature has dropped then again in the night, creating lots of ice around the resort. So, make sure you're always watching where you're stepping, as there are lots of slippery surfaces. Did you know that Lapland is as dry as the Sahara Desert? Well, if you didn't, you do now. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make the most of this, as Finland has the second purest drinking water in the world. Make sure you only moisturise at night, as if you were to do this in the morning, the cold will be attracted to the moisturiser, making your skin colder. Keep your phones and power banks nice and close to your body to keep them nice and warm, and they will stay on for longer. So, when you got into resort and got onto the bus, you should have been given a welcome pack. I know you probably were told what was in here when you were on the bus, but I'm just going to run through this again for you. You should have an arrival letter in there, and on this you will find some QR codes that are really important for you to scan. There'll also be a form to give us your contact info and to join our WhatsApp community. There'll also be a QR code that lets you access resort support. This is used so that you can get in contact with us. On this, you will also find your departure information as well. There will also be a welcome letter. On this piece of paper, you will find the locations and times of our info point. You will find our emergency number, which must only be used in emergencies, and some information about the resort. If you are staying in YLLAS log cabins, you will find a map of the cabins you are staying in. This will highlight where your cabin is and the quickest route back to Akas Hotel. You will also find a ski map in there and a timetable of the ski bus. Then you will find an itinerary. This is if you have pre-booked any of the trips before you came on holiday. If something doesn't look quite right, please let us know and we will get it sorted for you. There'll also be a booking form in there as well that shows everything that is running throughout the week and is still available to book. There is also a ski voucher in here if you have pre-booked ski rental and passes, as well as lessons. It's really important you take this voucher with you so that they know what you have booked and who you are. If you've booked half board, then you will find the vouchers in your welcome pack if you are staying in the YLLAS log cabins. And if you're staying in any of the hotels, you will be given these upon check-in. So this is the contact info QR code, and it's really important that you do fill this out. I know we've probably said this lots of times, but we can't stress it enough. I know you've probably filled out lots of forms in the UK and information about your booking, but we don't have access to any of these unless you fill out this QR code. This is so we can get in touch with you if needs be. This is another QR code that we talk about a lot, and this is the WhatsApp community QR code. This gives you daily updates about what is going on in the resort, Northern Lights updates, departure information, and any delays, and lots of more information as well throughout your stay. So this app is what 3 words, and it is amazing. Lapland can be a confusing place, especially in the dark, as everywhere does look the same. So with this app, you can pin locations such as your own cabin to make it much easier to get back to. All of us reps use this in resort, and it is free to download on the App Store and Google Play. And if you wanted to find Akas Lobby Bar, you just need to put in these 3 words, sparkles.planet.incorrectly, and you can make your way to the lobby bar. Is anyone hoping to the Northern Lights while you are here on holiday? Well, if you are saying yes, then I strongly suggest you download this free app and turn notifications on. You can download it off the App Store or off the Google Play Store. So the app looks like this. There are lots of different tabs for you to go into, one of them being the Aurora map. This shows you where the lights are visible from and how strong they are in your location. It will show green, orange, and red, green being the lowest strength, orange being the middle, and red being the highest strength. You will also find the forecast for the week, which shows you the KP index. The KP index is used to measure the strength of the lights. So anything over a 3, you're going to have a good chance of seeing them, but make sure you're always checking the cloud coverage is low as well, because if there's clouds, you're not going to see the northern lights.
Destination Lapland is our Sutton boot and cabin provider. The office is open from Monday till Friday from 9 till 5 p.m. and the hours are slightly changing for the weekends. If you booked some suits and boots and you want to pick them up, they are open tomorrow from 9 till 4 p.m. and if you want to change anything, you can go on Tuesday from 9 till 1 p.m. They have an emergency number, so you can contact them outside of the office hours for emergency only. So please keep in mind to always contact us if you have any issue, request, or question about your cabin. And there is also a medical general emergency line in Finland, and it's very important you put it in your phone. It is the 112.
A little bit more information about your cabin. First, about your key. You have only one, so please keep it safe, always in a pocket that is closed. And about your washing machine, you have a paper explaining how to use it. It is very easy. You have to close first the 2 iron doors. You can make it spin 1 or 2 times to make sure it's closed properly. And after, you can close the plastic lids. Don't forget to open the water tap. It should be around the washing machine. And after, you can choose the program you want to use. It's a bit the same for the dishwasher. You have to find the water tap. It's usually on the kitchen tap, and once it's on, you can choose your program. For the temperature, it should be set perfectly, but of course we are all different. So if you find it too cold or too warm in your cabin, you can always come to us and we can help you adjust the temperature. If you're staying in a YLLAS log cabin or INGHAMS Alp apartment, you should have your own sauna. So it's really easy to turn it on. You have to turn the left button. Put it between 1 and 4 on the white line. It means that it's gonna warm up for 1 to 4 hours. And if you want to set a timer, you have to turn it on the black parts. If, for example, you set it on the 8, it's gonna start in 8 hours. So if you're skiing all day, it is really nice because when you're coming back, your sauna will be already warm. And the other button is for the temperature. We advise to put it on the middle so you can enjoy the warm without being too hot from the beginning. About the fireplace now, so if you have the kind of fireplace you see on the left, you should find a handle that you need to pull. There is a white or black knob at the end. It's the flue. So you need to pull it towards you first before lighting the fire so the smoke can go out. And once all the embers have extinguished, you can close the flue so the cold air is not coming inside the cabin. If you're staying in INGHAMS Alp apartments, it's the picture on the right that you need to have a look at, and it is on the side of your fireplace. Now a little bit more about INGHAMS Hotel. So if you purchase a Haltboot voucher, these are the times for the breakfast and the dinner. Please keep in mind to always come a little bit before 10 a.m. for the breakfast and 8 p.m. for the dinner. This will give you enough time to enjoy your food. You have also lunch. It is optional, but you can always pay at the desk, and it's from 12 till 3 p.m. INGHAMS Hotel also has a lobby bar. It is open from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. There you can find some drinks, snacks, and a la carte. They have pizzas, and they do also chicken baskets, club sandwich, and it's a very nice place to be to just recover from the cold. INGHAMS Hotel has a lot of facilities, and if you're staying in INGHAMS Hotel and INGHAMS apartment, all of those are free. But if you're staying in other accommodation, you can pay at the reception, and the sauna and the pool are open every day from 3 till 9 p.m. and the gym from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. If you're interested about testing some of our pubs and restaurant here, these are our guest recommendations. So during their previous stay, our guests recommended Well Kitchen, Los Lompolo, Public House Selvapu, Pizzeria Via Tribunali, Utlaxen, e Vascori, and Ozzo. If you want to see where they are on the map, you can scan the QR code. This is a map of the resort. On it, you can find the supermarket and also some gift shop. There is the lake, and if you see the Little Star, it's the best place to see the Northern Lights. Of course, keep in mind that we don't advise to go on the lake, and any place that is far away from the artificial light is also very good to see the Northern Lights. Okay, now let's talk about sustainability. So in Finland, they really like to take care of the environment. So when you go at the grocery store and if you buy some cans, glass or plastic bottles, make sure you keep them in a separate bag. This way, when you go there, you can go at the back of the supermarket, you will find a machine that looks like the picture on the right, and you can put in the hole all your cans and plastic bottle. It will give you a receipt that you can use as a discount on your next groceries. Maybe you were wondering what INGHAMS is doing for the environment. First, we are recycling our uniforms. So the uniforms you can see on the pictures is recycled. And also we invested over £1 million in 2023 to take care about the environment. And we are trying to reduce our emissions by 2023 by 90%.
I'm sure that many of you came to YLLAS to ski, and I have very good news for you because you are in perfect place. YLLAS is the biggest ski resort in the whole Finland and also perfect place to learn or master your skills. The biggest perk is that you are in the one resort, but it feels like you are in two, as you can ski on both sides of the mountain. The north side is closer to Akaslompolo, just 5 minutes drive from Akas Hotel, and there is also a south side with the Saga Hotel and gondola as well. It takes around 15 minutes to get there. For those who booked the ski lesson with us, the ski school will take place at Y1 ski school, which is on north side of the mountain, and the first lesson is tomorrow. It starts at 12. For the whole rest of the week, the lesson will start at 10, so it's just tomorrow when you're starting 2 hours later. You can get to Y1 with the ski bus, and the closest ski bus stop is just in front of Akas Hotel restaurant. Here in Akas Lompolo, ski bus is public transportation, which means that you need to purchase the ticket every time you're getting on the bus. You can either pay in a single ride, or you can also get the discounted weekly ticket once you're getting your ski pass. So just keep in mind to ask about that tomorrow at ski school. But just to make your life a little easier, tomorrow the first ride will be with our rep, and that ride is gonna be for free. So if you would like to go with us, just be in Aka's Hotel Lobby Bar around 9 tomorrow, so we can all go together. Please just take your ski voucher with you because with the ski voucher we can get you your ski pass and the gear for the rest of the week. Ski voucher you can find in your paper welcome pack. If you are missing something, please of course let us know so we can have it printed for you. Please also have the look on the lift opening times. They are open between 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. for this week, so you have plenty of time to enjoy. If you are not skier but you would like to have idea of the skiing and try how you like it, we have something that it's called Ski Taster. It's a 90 minutes lesson with the instructor for the very beginners, and then you can keep your gear for the rest of the day and practice on the magic carpet. If you are a skier but you would like to try something different, we can also organize for you the snowboarder taster. If you are interested in that option, please just let us know. And here you can have a look at the ski bus schedule. You can also find it printed on the ski map that you will find in your paper welcome pack. Basically, we are now Akas Hoteli, and to go to the ski school, you need to get out of the bus at Ski Resort Akaslompolo North. If you keep going, you will get to Ski Resort Ilasjärvi South Side. But if you want to go to Saga Hotel, to south side of the mountain, we recommend you to check with the driver if he is actually going over there, because not every bus is making the way to Saga. Sometimes they're just getting back from Y1 directly to Akaslompolo. And here, quick look on the ski bus prices. Basically, single ride for an adult is 7.5 euros. But if you want to get a discounted ticket, you can do it getting your ski pass, as I mentioned before. And this is the app that we highly recommend for all the skiers because it's the best place to check which lifts are open and which ramps are open. It's very good to check it daily before you hit the slopes because sometimes some lifts can be closed due to the maintenance, or when it comes to gondola, it can be closed when the wind is too strong. And sometimes on Akasompolo side, it feels like it's not windy, but it's way more windy on the Saga side, so they may close the gondola. So it's always good to check before you get yourself on the bus to go on the other side of the mountain. But gondola is a cool thing to do, not only for skiers but also for non-skiers, as you don't need the ski pass to get on the gondola. You can just purchase the round trip ticket, and the gondola will take you to the very top of YLLAS. You can enjoy a coffee or hot berry juice, admiring beautiful views from a very lovely cafe on the top. Before I start to speak about the most fun part of being in Lapland, so what you can do around here, I would like to mention animal welfare because during some of our excursions, we are working with animals like huskies or the reindeers. So we just wanted to ensure you that we treat animal welfare very seriously. It's a priority for us. We treat the animals as our coworkers, as our colleagues, and we have chosen our suppliers very carefully. They are proven professionalists with a lot of knowledge about how to work with animals, so everything is up to the highest standards. Our company has the whole policy about animal welfare, so you can find it on our website. If you have troubles to get into this information, please come and speak to us. We will be very happy to help you with that. And here we have our one of our best excursions, Husky Safari, which is true Lappish experience, absolute must while you're here in Lapland. Basically, you can hear the dogs even before you see them. They're so excited to go, to run. They're barking, howling, and you will hear that as soon as you get out of the bus and the Husky Point. Just imagine that you are a driver, you have your passenger sitting in front of you, you are holding the bar, you have five dogs just in front of you, again, barking, howling, pulling the rope, ready to go to get you on the most amazing experience. And then the guide release the rope, and you're just going 9 kilometers through the frozen Lappish forest, and the only thing that you hear are the husky paws just in front of you. It's absolutely amazing experience, one of its kind, true Lappish one. Just remember to wrap up very well and take some good gloves with you, especially if you are the driver. And then we have my personal favorite one, which is to reindeer safari. Every Wednesday we visit traditional Sami farm. Sami people are indigenous inhabitants of Lapland, and traditionally they take care about reindeers and reindeer herding. Our lovely host is gonna be Mariut. She is inviting us to her family home, her family farm, which her husband's family owns for the past 5 generations. Mariut has great knowledge about reindeers, and she's very, very open to share this knowledge with us. She's always welcoming us with the biggest bonfire and hot berry juice and traditional Sami sweetbread just by the fire. They are the reindeers that you can feed with the most, which is his absolutely favorite snack. And if you look at the pictures on the left, this is basically how every reindeer looks like once they see that you have moss in your hands. Tend to get very, very friendly and a little greedy. And then, one by one, the families are going on a safari. Again, you sit comfortable in the sledge and you're going through beautiful Lappish forest and the sun just blinking in between the trees. You have one reindeer in front of you, the other just behind. It's a very amazing experience. When you get back, you get to spend a little more time with the reindeers, or you can also visit a little museum and a gift shop where Marriott collected a lot of her family Sami belongings, so you can have more the idea of their traditional culture, and also you can buy true Lappish souvenirs, as Marriott and her family is also hand making or handcrafting things out of the reindeer antlers. It's absolutely natural for reindeers to lose the antlers every year, then later they grow it back. So Marriott is using the antlers to make some jewelry, some ornaments, or home decorations. For those who loves a little more of adrenaline, we prepare snowmobile safari. You can do it either during the daytime or at the evening, which gives you an amazing opportunity of seeing aurora far from any light pollution. In both cases, you can either enjoy your own snowmobile for the whole time, or you can share the machine with someone else, and then there is a possibility of swapping the drivers halfway, so everyone get the chance to drive. In the halfway, you also get a little break in a kota in the middle of the woods. You can enjoy some hot berry juice and a little cinnamon buns. If you would like to add more fancy twist to this experience, you can also book a wilderness dinner. So in that case, you're also driving a snowmobile, but instead of just a short break with hot berry juice, you get the whole three-course dinner served in a kota. It's absolutely amazing experience. Honestly, speeding through the frozen lake, it's one of the experience I will never forget in my life. Just remember that if you want to drive, you need to have a full driving license with you. Uh, if you don't have driving license, you can still be a passenger princess. We got you covered for this one. Just remember, for the drivers, we need to have the actual plastic card. Unfortunately, the picture is not enough, so just keep in mind to take it with you. Of course, we also have the excursion to the Snow Village, which is basically a village made 100% out of the snow and ice. And this season, you have once in a lifetime opportunity of seeing this snow village, because it's built every December and then it melts down every spring. So once it melts down, you never ever can see this snow village again. Every year it has different theme, and this year we can enjoy underwater world, which means that once you're there, you feel like you're walking on the bottom of the ocean with the sculptures being taller than the human size. It's absolutely amazing, and also it's a perfect spot for the pictures for your social media. And once you're done with the sightseeing, we highly recommend you to visit the ice bar when you can get a shot from the ice glass. There is also warm restaurant and the ice restaurant. You can also additionally book 3 course dinner in the ice restaurant, which means that you will have your food served on the ice cubes. If you are interested in that option, please come and speak to us so we can provide you with the details. We also have IFAD biking prepared for you, and this excursion gives you the opportunity of seeing ILAS from a little different perspective, maybe going further on than just the walking distance. As you can see on the picture, we did it as a team at the beginning of the season, and I really enjoy this experience. However, I am not that much of the biker, because I need to remember about the E part. Every bike has a support system with a few support levels, which makes it accessible even for those who are not the athletics. Basically, it's a guided tour. So you go into the wilderness with a professional guide. He will tell you a little more about the area, about the national park, and then you get to have a coffee break in one of lovely cafes hidden in between the woods. Also, we have cross country skiing, which is basically Finland in the nutshell. This is such a popular activity over here, and in my personal opinion, Finnish people are born knowing how to ski. YLLAS is perfect place for cross-country skiing as we have around 300 kilometers of cross-country skiing trails, and a lot of them is very good for the beginners. So it is a perfect place to start even if you never ever cross-country skied before. From my personal experience, it's good to use some guidance for your first time to fully enjoy the experience because you just want to get the general idea of how to slow down, how to turn, how to stop. And what we offer is a cross country skiing tour for the beginners, which includes the lesson, and then you go with the guide into the wilderness to one of the lovely cafes spread around the national park, and then with the guide back to Akaslampolo. And after one lesson like this, you can enjoy cross country skiing in traditional style on your own. If you want to be close to the nature and spend some time into the wilderness, but you are not much of the skier, you can also try snowshoeing. Snowshoeing will give you this winter twist to the regular walking or hiking, and YLLAS has some really nice snowshoeing trails. This is also a guided tour, and you're going with the guide to lovely Kota, when you can enjoy once again hot berry juice by the fire. Maybe you can even see some animal trucks doing that excursion. It's a perfect excursion for everyone, very family friendly. You don't need to be a sportsman to take part in this one. Also, here around a supermarket at Seashore Destination Lapland, you can see a little paper maps of the cross-country skiing trails and just generally trails around YLLAS. They will usually cost around 10 euros, and all this money is basically allocated into the trail maintenance here around because the trails are in very good condition here in YLLAS.
So, if you would like to come and speak to us in person, then you can find us at our info point. We will be opposite the restaurant in Akas Hotel, and if we're not there, then you will find us in the lobby bar next to the fire, staying nice and warm. We are there Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 11 a.m., and then 3 p.m. till 7 p.m. And on a Sunday, we are going to be there until 10 p.m. So if you go to this website, www.ulas.fi, this is the official website for ULAS and has loads of information, so make sure you check it out if you've got any fun facts you want to learn about the resort. Just as a final reminder, this is the WhatsApp community that we suggest that you join. Don't worry though, your phone number won't be displayed to the other users, and we will remove you at the end of your holiday so you don't get any unwanted notifications when you're back home. And then this is the contact information QR code that is really important for you to fill out as well. Thank you so much for watching our welcome meeting, and I hope you have the most amazing time here in ULAS. The team here want you to have a 10 out of 10 experience while you are in resort, and we want to help if there are any issues at all, but we can only do this if we know about them. Therefore, you can get in touch through our resort support contact code or pop down to us on our info point if you want to speak in person at the advertised times. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and we hope you have the most fantastic holiday here.